A proxy server is a system or router that provides a gateway between users and the Internet. Therefore, it helps prevent cyber attackers from entering a private network. When a computer connects to the Internet, it uses an IP address. This is similar to your home's street address, telling incoming data where to go and marking outgoing data with a return address for other devices to authenticate. A proxy server is essentially a computer on the Internet that has an IP address of its own. Proxies provide a valuable layer of security for your computer. They can be set up as web filters or firewalls, protecting your computer from Internet threats like malware. How a proxy works. Because a proxy server has its own IP address, it acts as a go-between for a computer and the Internet. When a proxy server receives a request for an Internet resource, such as a web page, it looks in its local cache of previously pages. If it finds the page, it returns it to the user without needing to forward the request to the Internet. If the page is not in the cache, the proxy server, acting as a client on behalf of the user, uses one of its own IP addresses to request the page from the server out on the Internet. When the page is returned, the proxy server relates it to the original request and forwards it onto the user. Here are some key aspects of proxy servers related to anonymity and privacy. Anonymous proxy. These servers hide your IP address, making your online activities more private. They act as intermediaries, preventing websites from directly seeing your real IP address. Transparent proxy. These proxies do not modify the request and are mainly used for caching purposes. They don't provide anonymity but can improve performance. Content filtering. Web filtering proxy, employed by organizations to control and monitor Internet usage. They can block or allow access to specific websites based on content categories. Caching. Caching proxy stores copies of frequently accessed resources locally. When a user requests a resource, the proxy checks if it has a cached copy, reducing the load on the destination server and improving response times. Access control. Forward proxy. Users send requests to the proxy server, and it forwards those requests to the Internet on their behalf. It can be used to control access to specific content or websites. Security. Secure Web Proxy or HTTPS proxy is used to encrypt and decrypt web traffic, providing an additional layer of security. This is crucial for protecting sensitive information, especially in public networks. Load balancing. Load balancing proxy distributes incoming network traffic across multiple servers to ensure no single server is overwhelmed. This enhances performance and availability. Reverse proxy. Reverse proxy, positioned between the Internet and a web server, it handles incoming requests on behalf of the server. It can perform tasks like load balancing, caching, SSL termination, and security enforcement. Protocol-specific proxies. SOX proxy, it handles various types of traffic, including TCP and UDP. It's commonly used for routing traffic through firewalls. FTP proxy, optimized for FTP, file transfer protocol, traffic. SMTP proxy, manages email traffic, enhancing security and filtering. Geo-blocking and bypassing restrictions. Geo-blocking bypass proxy allows users to access content that may be restricted based on geographical location. Logging and monitoring. Proxy servers can log user activity, which is useful for network administrators to monitor and analyze traffic patterns. It's important to note that while proxies provide certain advantages, they are not a one-size-fits-all solution. Depending on the use case, different types of proxies may be more suitable. Additionally, users should be aware that some proxies may introduce latency, and not all of them provide encryption.